guys, it's Amy from Nail Polish Baby 90 and welcome to today's video. Today we have a visitor. There, hiya. Who doesn't want to play outside in the garden with everybody else. She's decided she's going to come and join us. This is Andy. She's 15 months old now. For all of you that have been viewing and seeing her, I guess, grow, she's 15 months now, so time flies. We're here today with April favourites. Again, with lockdown and quarantine, I don't know what day it is, I don't know what anything it is. It's been a crazy one. Before we get started, I thought some of you would appreciate my t-shirt, so I'm going to show you. Scoops ahoy! Any other Stranger Things fans out there? So our co-host is demanding that she sits on the chair, but she's just out of view. So I'm going to be perched over here for a second. I'm going to do monthly favourites. It's funny. She's laughing to herself now because she's kicked me out. I'm going to do monthly favourites slightly different this month, and part of that is because I've been wearing nail polish slightly differently than normal. I think I've been wearing a lot of polishes that I already own in my collection. So if you're new to these videos, my monthly favourites are basically anything that has not been swatched yet is what I show you in these videos. So relatively newer polishes these days is what I tend to show you. I don't really show you any polishes that I re-wear from my collection because I don't re-photograph them, if that makes sense. But this month I'm going to try that. I'm going to include some of the polishes that I've just re-worn, that I've pulled out from my Helmers and that I've just worn. There's no new swatches. I'm just going to show you the swatch that I already had for it. But yeah, I just thought we would throw that one in. And I know you've been enjoying polishes I forgot I owned, and the difference is between them and the other ones is that they are polishes that I have no swatches of, or really old and forgotten about polishes. So they will remain in polishes I forgot I owned, but then we're going to try for a few months including just no up-to-date swatches, but I'm just going to talk to you about what I've been re-wearing, because I think that I should kind of emphasise that I am re-wearing polishes throughout the month. I'm not just wearing these polishes once and then never again. Some of them I am, shamefully too many of them, but there are lots that I re-pull out throughout the year. So enough rambling, let's go in. April favourites. The first ones are obviously new polishes that I've worn. We have the last two that I have at the moment from the Rogue Lacquer Fantastic Beasts series. So this is a Hella Handmade Creations exclusive. They bring back polishes from older months, so they do that I think once or twice a year, so you may still be able to pick these up, or if not, I'm not sure if Rogue will do these in mystery polishes. But the first one is called Kelpie, and this is a beautiful emerald green, quite a normal polish. It's just green with a little bit of hollow in there and some tiny itty bitty flakies, barely even noticeable on the nails, but it just gives you this really glowy royal green colour, so I really appreciated that. And that one was 2 coats of Kelpie by Rogue Lacquer. The next one that we have is from that same series, and this one is Fwooper, and this is a beautiful, again, royal, rich purple. Now this one has a little bit more silver holographic into it. You can see more of the glitter particles. It's going to dry to a more of a grainy finish than Kelpie here, so this one is definitely more hollow and more glittery, and another one that is 2 coats to be completely opaque. So like I say, you may be able to get them through Rogue, through mystery polishes, or if not, there's hope that Hella's Handmade Creations bring back those, because if they have any over pours, they do tend to bring them back. We then have Pondering by Glaze, and this was a freebie from Danny when I shopped from her D-stash, and this came out a few years ago in an autumn collection from Glaze, and I really like that it is this kind of, I've struggled with these because it's not a duochrome, but it's not a multi-chrome. What is the word for this? Where it goes from blue, green. Well, you're at camera, sorry. You're trying to show stuff to the camera, but no one can see you down there. It goes from blue to green to purple, so like that half of the multi-chrome. This was really nice. It's a good effort from Glaze. It looks really as purple on your nails with a little bit of a glowy aspect to it, whereas in the bottle it looks really multi-chrome. So just a little bit to be wary of. It's not going to be that 3 colour like I've just described. It's more just going to be that purple with a nice glowy, subtle multi-chrome element to it. This one was a 3 coater, and it's Pondering by Glaze. And I'm just too distracted. I realised that I've just thrown the mainstream in the middle of the indies there. What can you do? Another one from Hella Handmade Creations, and this one is by Pretty Jelly, and their current theme is tarot cards, which I thought was really interesting and really different, and I really enjoyed it. And I've picked up maybe one other one from the series so far, but this one is called the Ace of Cups, and it is a very, very pale blue base, and then we have a nice variety of glitters in here. We have tiny, tiny micro glitters, which are mainly in like a teal holographic and a blue. We then have blue holographic squares, we have navy holographic hexes, and we have gold. So I really like the fact that it was the blue and the gold and the hollow all in there together. I thought it was a really nice mixture, and there are larger glitters, but there's not tons of larger glitters. Sometimes if you have large in with small, the larger ones you don't tend to get out on the nail, but the balance of this was just right. So 2 coats of Ace of Cups by Pretty Jelly. We then have one by Pop Polish, and this is one of their RuPaul's Drag Race inspired shades, and this one is called Sissy That Walk. Now, I knew that I was going to pick out some of these because we're full into swing of season 12 of Drag Race, so I thought it'd be quite cool to wear a few of these because I've got a couple that I haven't worn yet out of the ones that I own from them. So this one is really nice, where it is that bordering on pink and red glitters, and they are micro glitters in there, and there are middle-sized hexes. What I do like about the ones from Pop Polish is they build up to be opaque in 2 coats, and sometimes with these kind of jelly bases with the glitters in there, they do need 3 coats, which then becomes very chunky. But my experience with all of this RuPaul's Drag Race collection is that they are very nice and opaque in 2, and then not super bumpy, which is a really fine balance to make them opaque but not chunky. So I appreciate that. So that is 2 coats of Sissy That Walk by Pop Polish. And I will link all indie sellers down below, along with Hella's Handmade Creations, because I've mentioned that a few times, for you guys to check out. We then have one called I Speak for the Trees, and this is from Great Lakes Lacquer. And the reason why I picked this one up is because Amanda from Amanda Alexander, so channel in here. I keep just wanting to say Fashion Footing, so I'm sorry, Amanda. Amanda, who is It Is Amanda on Instagram and Amanda Alexander on YouTube. She recommended this as one of her favourite indies for the year, and it is really nice. I think this might have been Polish Pickup, where it is a very nice white base, and then the flakies in here are really, really unique. They are like pastel flakies, but like duochrome pastel flakies. So they're like a lilac, a like peach and a mint, and they kind of like shift between those colours. I've not seen those flakies in anything else before. So it does take 3 coats, but just really unique and really different, and something that if you can find, I would recommend. And the last one before we go on to my rewears, and this one is called Parasail in Puerto Rico, and this is from Glisten and Glow. Now I picked this up in a D stash because I have some experience with the Glisten and Glow creams in the past, and I've always had really positive experiences, and I think that they are really nice indie creams. So therefore, when I saw some more on offer, I would pick this up. This is a beautiful coral colour. Can't really complain about this type of shade. It's perfect for the summer. However, I would say that this one was more of a 3-coater, whereas some of the other ones that I've used from them in the past are more 2-coaters. So yeah, that one is 3 coats of Parasail in Puerto Rico by Glisten and Glow. We have one empty, then we'll move on to the rewears. Sorry, Andy's now like behind the camera, so you can probably hear her better than you can hear me now. This is a cuticle oil, and this is from Top Shelf Lacquer, and this is their peach scented cuticle oil, which is like a dough foot stick applicator. I use this for legit, I would say 2 years, and it's just run out. I would use it on all of my swatch photos. It's the one that I have downstairs on the go here for, like I say, for a long time. A subscriber sent this to me, and it's a really good recommendation. I would really highly recommend this in this formula with the dough foot. It makes for a really nice, especially if you are someone that takes swatch photos, you can really precisely go around your nail line with it. And I'm really sad to see it go, because like I say, it was really nice, and it smelled like peaches, which is what it said it was going to do. On to the rewears. I have tons of 90, and the main reason I pulled these out is because I saw everybody wearing Spring-kles from 90. Everybody, I saw it come up on my feed so much, and I got jealous, so I had to pull out mine. This is from a couple of years ago for spring, but I think it is still in stock on the website. Jess is really good because she keeps her polishes in stock for a really long time, especially I think she probably has about 3 or 4 spring collections available right now, and that definitely is. Whilst I was going through my drawers looking for that, I stumbled across 3 others that I wanted to wear, so I wore all of them as well. So the first one we have here is Pea Hat, and this came out in the Legends of Zelda collection she did in the autumn. I don't think this is still available, and this is a beautiful yellow cream base, and then there is a ton of glitters in here, and they are orange, red and blue. And like I said, all the swatches you're going to see, the photos will be from whenever I originally got this collection, so apologies if they are not as they would be now. I then have Out With The Cold, and this is a white acrylic base, and then there is a ton of neon glitters in here. Really great because the neon pops really, really well in amongst the white base, and then they're very opaque neon glitters. Sometimes you get them where they're that more sheer see-through effect, but these are really opaque, and I think that one might still be available too. The combination I'm wearing on my nails today, I was inspired by on Instagram. I saw somebody wearing a light blue with a 90 on top, so I thought I would emulate that as best I can. Can you even see? Ooh, that was old school. That was just like get on in there. So the base is Saltwater Happy by Essie. I didn't actually wear this by itself. I literally just put this combo directly on. It's really, really nice colour. I remember when this first came out, everybody loved it. It's one of those ones that I've got in the old bottle, so that makes me sad. And over the top of it, I have Sweet Sunshine, which is essentially the same neon glitter mix as Out With The Cold, but as well as those neons that are the same, they also have then some silver holographic, which is not in the Crelly, and this is to be worn as a topper. It's a clear base with those glitters in there, and I love the combination that I saw, so I thought I would put it on. And the last rewear for this month is Mr. No Maj, and this is by Glam Polish, and this came out in their Fantastic Beasts, the second collection, and I don't think this is available anymore. This is a nice royal blue base, and then what I loved about this is you have the silver holographic, but then there is also orange to green duochrome flakies in here, and I really like the orange in the blue base, kind of how I like bronze in blue base, but I really like the orange in the blue. I like contrasting colours in the same polish. So 2 coats of Mr. No Maj by Glam Polish. That is everything for the month of April. Let's hope that when we speak at the end of May, that we are some form of out of this lockdown, please, please. I hope you're all doing so well. I know there's so many challenges out there at the moment with no work, too much work, having to adapt in your work, just being at home with 2 children. I know for me, and trying to work has been hard. So I hope you're all doing as best you can. I hope you're all staying safe and healthy and well. Let me know if you like this little bit of a change up in the format of monthly favourites, and I will do it again in May. Thumbs up, subscribe, and I will see you soon. Bye.